Given the state of the economy right now, making the sale may take more work than ever. So we've brought in Michael Port to talk to us. He's a marketing guru and creator of Book Yourself Solid, a consulting firm that provides practical tools on how to attract and keep clients for life. And he's also the author of The Contrarian Effect, why it pays big to take typical sales advice and do the opposite. Hi there, Michael. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so people really need some sales advice right now, and you're the contrarian. We often hear about making the closing a sale. You talk about opening a sale.
Yeah, it's the perfect time for contrarian tactics because everybody's so ramped up trying to do so much. So the typical tactic is to close early and close often. So I say instead of closing, how about opening?
What's that mean?
Well, Apple does this. You go to an Apple store, you can play with the computers, you can attend events. Home Depot does it. You want to learn how to shingle your house? You know, SoftTrack's a software company. And they used to do cold calling. Now they run webinars and bring in experts, you know, provide information for their customers. So I call it they always have something to invite people to offer. So instead of selling all the time, invite them to things that are going to be valuable and very relevant to them.
So they have experiences, basically.
Yes,
create experiences for them. Okay, and then the red velvet policy?
Yeah, well, the typical, you know, tactic is to play the numbers game. Right?
Meaning you sell a lot, get a lot of people?
Meaning just try to sell to anybody that has a pulse and a checkbook. Okay? So the red velvet rope policy is to focus really just on who is most ideal for you and really, really target your efforts. So not just from a circumstantial perspective, but also from a personal perspective.
What do you mean by that?
Who the people are, who you sell best to. Because we are all different, and we connect more with some people than others. And if we get good at understanding what this filter is, this red velvet rope is, then we're going to identify the people that we sell better to.
So I suspect a lot of people might have the reaction, that works great in good times when I have a lot of customers out there. In bad times, I just need to sell stuff. I need to get stuff out the door.
No, I think it works actually good all the time, and may even be more important in bad times, because most of your customers are pulling back. And if you keep pushing more in a sort of shotgun approach, you seem much more irrelevant to them. And sales and marketing is about relevancy.
So this is about relationship building.
Absolutely.
All right, and then don't speed sell.
Yeah, well, you know, there's a typical tactic of speed selling, everything fast, fast, fast. So I actually say, and this is very contrarian, slow down. Slow down the sales cycle to build trust over time.
Okay, so but again, I'm going to say to you, some people might say, well, I don't have time right now. I'm going to shut my doors.
Yeah, but again, that is a very, very small way of thinking. It's from the scarcity mentality. You're going to seem like everybody else.
Okay.
And if you want to seem remarkable or special or stand out in the crowd, then you need to create these experiences, these no barrier for entry opportunities, and then over time, build into the higher relationships. And I know everybody wants to do everything very, very quickly, but if you can weather this storm, you're going to build much better relationships as people start to be freer with, you know, with their money as things go forward.
Right, you'll have loyalty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which can take you through this time, really, or take you through the next time.
Absolutely.
And then finally, be radically transparent. To whom?
Well, first of all, certainly to the people that you're working with about what's going on in your business. It's very, very important. But to all of your customers. So the typical way that, you know, you read in sales books is that, you know, never tell the price before the features and the benefits have been, you know, really demonstrated. And I think in this day and age, that's a really faulty way of thinking. I think you've got to be radically transparent with everything that your product does well and doesn't do well. The more open you are about who you serve, what's wrong and what's right, the more people will begin to give you the opportunity.
You know, we did a show on sales a while ago, and one of the people who we profiled said, always point out something that's wrong. He was a realtor. He said, show the crack in the ceiling, then they'll trust you more.
Yes, but see, the thing is, you can't do it from a manipulative perspective. I think a lot of people will do that.
Sure.
Oh, I'm going to show them one thing wrong and then take. But really, there's a company called eTapestry. They're an online fundraising company. And you go to their website, and the CEO has an audio recording where he tells you the whole sales cycle.
So if you're going to tell the truth, do it not in a manipulative way, but just be honest.
He says, here's how I'm going to try to get your money.
All right. Well, thank you so much for all of these tips. We really appreciate it.